All right, so now we are going to create an activity for our students to complete about J.K. Rowling based on the information that we provided on the menu page about her. So we're going to go up here and go to slides.new. Slides.new is a quick, easy way to make a new slide here. And we're going to give it a name and start plugging in some stuff. All right, so I'm going to start with the question, where was J.K. Rowling born? Insert that as a text, and what I'm going to do now is just drag a little box around it to give me a place later to have the students type their answers. So I'm going to change that to a transparent box. I'm going to make the width a little bit thicker. All right. So I'm going to add a couple more questions. So I'm going to include a question: which character in the Harry Potter series does J.K. Rowling say she was most like when in school? Also the question, Rowling began writing the first Harry Potter book in 1990. She finished the book in 1995. How many years did it take her to write the book? So we're checking for understanding from the reading there, and we're also asking a little math question. All right, it's on my last question. What mode of transportation was J.K. Rowling writing on when she got the idea for the Harry Potter series? This one I'm going to make an interactive drag and drop kind of answer. So it says drag the correct answer into this box, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to save some manipulative images on the bottom so the students can choose the correct one and drag it up into the box. Now to do that, we're going to have to save this as an image and put it as the background so that we can then go and add our text boxes and our manipulative images. Now there's another video that shows you how to do this, but let's go ahead and go over it again real quick. We're going to Control-Shift-S to pop up that Windows screen clipping tool, or you can use whatever screen clipping tool you're used to using if you're on a Chromebook or anything like that. I'm going to drag it across there, let it go, capture the image. I'm going to click on the image and I'm going to save it. I need to save this one as an image. So we're going to give it a name, save it in our pictures, close that out. We're going to go over here and we're going to create a new blank slide. And then for the background, we're going to insert that image. So we now have our questions and our boxes on here in a way. You can see I'm clicking all over here and I cannot change or manipulate those. So I'm going to go back here and delete the first one where I created this, and we now have the slide with the background image. So we're going to go and we're going to add those text boxes to give the students a place to type their answers. And I'm going to add these text boxes to the first three questions. I always like to change the font and the color of the text where the children are going to be typing their answers. So again, I'm just going to click that box, Control-C to copy it, Control-V to paste it, drag it down here into this box, and right over here. Now we want to get some options for this question for the students to pick the correct answer and drag it into this box. So I'm going to find a picture of a train because that's the correct answer, and then probably a bus and a taxi cab, and put pictures of all three down here on the bottom, and the students are going to be able to click the correct one and drag it and put it in the box. Now as you're adding your images for an activity like this, obviously you can click and drag to resize them. You can also eliminate some of the white space around it if you need to do that. You just double click the image and you get this cropping tool pops up, and you can click and you can drag the little lines to change the cropping around the image. Get rid of some of the extra space there if you ever need to do that. I'm adding a border around them, 4-point thickness, and making the color yellow. So we've got 4 options. Let's go ahead and add a boat option. All right, so we have all those on there. So now when the students are working on this slide and they have it open in Google, they're going to be able to type their answers in here. And also they're going to be able to click these pictures and drag them into the box. And of course, once you've assigned this to them in Google Classroom, up here in the top right corner, they're going to have the option to turn it in. So after they've typed their answers and drug the correct answer into the box, then they would go up here and hit turn in to turn this into you.